It's been a minute since that commitment video back in the day.
Right, yeah. Oh, dang.
I guess, jogging back to that, I mean, you commit to SMU, you end up sticking with that pledge and all the way through. I mean, is it everything that you kind of anticipated in a way when you came here?
Yeah, it actually is. I think a big part of that is being able to have Coach Lashley come back for me, like my senior year, since he was my coach my freshman year. So it wasn't too much of a big change. I kind of finished and started with the same coach.
Why was his return so important for you? What was it like with him when you were a freshman?
I was able to make a huge impact as a freshman, so I knew just developing my skill set, I would be able to make even a bigger impact my senior year.
Obviously, with the year the way it's gone, you're in striking distance of a record or two. I guess what would it mean to be able to leave here with some of those accolades?
It'll mean a lot to break the record. I mean, obviously we got to go get the win. I think getting the win, everything will fall into play with breaking that record, and then I'll set a stone. I'll be here forever.
Any kind of idea of what you feel like the emotions will be on Saturday with senior day stuff and all of that?
No, not really. I was just talking to someone about that. I just said, like, I don't think it's going to hit me until the game is actually over. That's usually how everything happens. Like, you don't really notice, like, what's going on until, like, it's actually going on right now. So
Memphis has a good pass defense. Your coach called them opportunistic because of all their interceptions. What do you see as the challenges Memphis presents for you on Saturday?
Honestly, I just know Coach is setting this up. Our whole game, our scheme, everything we're doing is going to be perfect for the game plan. Not anything specific for me. I'm just going to go out and do what I do every weekend.
Tanner was pretty confident too. I think he said he feels like you guys are going to come out hot. I mean, obviously you guys have been very good all year, but where's that additional kind of swag, I guess, coming from?
Just like I said, really, like when you realize, obviously a lot of us are realizing that the year is over after this game, and so it's kind of just giving us some more esteem, just like realizing like this is your last game, you got to give it your all and go out with a bang. No one wants to lose that last game. So
is there maybe a little urgency too after the game against Tulane and then also losing to Memphis last year too? Is there even more urgency to kind of go out with a bang this week?
No, not necessarily. Those games are old, so it's really just the game in front of us right now and being able to make sure we leave off of a win and they can start their season off of a win from this year.
And just what does it mean? Obviously, Blitnikoff, semifinalist, the Tyler Rose, semifinalist. What does that mean to get that recognition?
It means a lot. I know I put the work in. I'm just blessed that they're, giving me like they're showing me to the world, letting everyone know that I put the work in. And I just kind of knew that I was working as hard as I could to get to where I want to be. I didn't win the Blitnikoff yet, but I'm just keep balling until we get that final decision.
Your coach has talked a lot this year about how you've played through a foot injury, and he said you could have just shut it down and said you're going to take care of yourself and look forward to the future. Was there ever a point you thought about shutting it down? And if not, why not? Why'd you fight through it?
Nah, I didn't think about shutting it down. The first reason obviously because, if I would have shut my season down, everyone else's season would have continued. So any other receiver, he would have just took a step in front of me, and I wasn't gonna let that happen. And then my second reason is just I didn't really necessarily come to the school because of a season I thought we were gonna have. I came because I like to play with my brothers, so I'm gonna finish strong with them.
Speaking of playing with your brothers, is it kind of trippy when you think about just the 4 years that have kind of passed? You kind of look like, hey, I remember freshman year when we were kind of, trying to fight, and now here we are.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like every year I got an older person in front of me, and now it's just like I got 2 people behind me, and now I realize, I'm there James, I'm there Danny, I'm there Spook. Mm-hmm. And it's just I really realize that, like I just said, you realize it when it's going on now, and I'm realizing it now.